Hi, I'm Isabel.
Is this the first time that you come to Hainan?
This is my second time that I come to Hainan. I was here last year for the opening of the festival.
So do you like here?
Yes, I like it very much, but I wish I could have a little bit more time to visit here. But it looks really amazing.
I heard you tried some food here.
Oh my god, the food is just unbelievable. It's so good.
You mentioned that film festival is like an important window of film industry. Through the window of Hainan Island International Film Festival, have you gathered any new surprises so far?
Yes, I've gathered many surprises, many good surprises. Yes, that's what movie making is about. It's a window to the world, and I think the selection reflects that condition of movie making.
Have you been paying attention to any Chinese film works?
Just before I left, I watched刁亦Nan's next film, which I think is being released today in China, The Wider Goose Lake, and I loved it because I loved this first film, Black Coal. And I'm looking forward watching another film by a young Chinese filmmaker called, the young director is called Xiao Gang, and his next film is supposed to be wonderful. I haven't seen it yet, but I'm very curious to discover it soon in Paris.
So how do you feel about the film market here?
I don't know enough. I hope more and more of our movies are going to be seen and are going to be released, because in return we love to see Chinese movies, especially like when they are so good, like the two films I just talked about.
Are there any Chinese film directors you want to cooperate with?
I know these two directors, and I'm very happy to be here because I will be able to meet some new people, new Chinese filmmakers, and I'm always curious to meet some new directors. Sure, absolutely.
In your opinion, whether contradictions exist between commercial film and literary film or not?
No, I wouldn't call it contradictions. I think a good movie is a good movie, and you can have a very personal and ambitious movie, and yet not necessarily commercial, but very accessible and very much likely to attract as many people as possible. So I wouldn't draw a too defined line between author films and commercial films, although of course, yes, some movies are more commercial than others, and some movies are more author than others. But in my practice as an actress, I seek for films as ambitious as possible and as likely to be seen by as many people as possible.
As a very influential actress all over the world, what's your career ideal of all your life?
Well, I'm not sure I'm so influential, although I admit that, yes, I have a fulfilling life as a professional actress, because I've been able so far to work with great people, and hopefully I'll be able to work with some other great people. So it's always wonderful when you do something, when you work on something that you really love, and so it's a privilege. It's a great privilege for me. I completely reckon it.
Are there any roles you want to meet in the future?
I think that life makes you meet some people. It's all about various encounters, and maybe sometimes I create the conditions of these encounters. For example, being here in China, in a very far place where I live, but I believe in these kind of movements of life between people.
Are there any film scripts that influence you mentally?
They never revealed anything about me. No, it's more that I reveal some of myself in the roles, that's for sure, but not the other way around.
We found that lots of film works have joined the Hainan Island International Film Festival. As the president, have you faced difficulties in choosing the winners?
No, it's not difficult. On the contrary, it's wonderful because it gives you news from various parts of the world, and it's very, very encouraging.
So what are the main dimensions of winners you choose this time?
I cannot tell you. I will tell you on Sunday evening. But all I can tell you is that all movies were very, very personal, very inventive, very rich. It was a very rich selection. So it was, for us, we were able to really share a very strong time.
May you share any words of experience with the young people devoted themselves to the film industry?
I hope young people like cinema and films from a very young age. I think there is no age to like movies, and a child can like even a movie that maybe would be more for adults, but the child is able to understand a lot of things. So they are not only meant to watch movies for children, but they can always also relate to, not to all the films, of course, but to they are able to understand a lot of things.